Greetings. It is Wednesday, September 10th, 2025. Time of day is 23:43 hours. Tired. Every time I say that word, when I say I'm tired, when am I going to fucking learn? Whenever I say it, instantly, after it comes out of my mouth, I regret saying it and I feel an aching sense of like wussy weakness, like, the fuck, suck it up, I'm tired. Does anybody give a shit? No? Let's take a poll. All the fucking people who walk by the street. Hell, excuse me, do you care if I'm tired? No, you don't? Okay. Excuse me, do you care if I'm tired? No, you don't? Nobody fucking cares. So why am I saying it? Yeah, I'm in one of those kind of moods. Not bad, not mad, not glad, not sad. It's funny how you can know something, know a lesson, something, about your life that every day it seems to happen, and you know the fucking answer. Yet, often, you still choose the wrong thing and don't do the right thing. I don't know what the fuck that is. Don't like it. I'm trying to root it out of me. With about 1,000 other things, I reckon. All right, let me stop around the bush. Uneventful day. Kind of draggy, kind of fucking down in the dumps, like summer's over. Summer's over. That's it. Even though I love the fall, but it still sucks to see the summer go, and so quickly too. So I guess I kind of was admitting that to myself for the first time now this year. It sucks. I don't like it. What else happened in my journal here? Anything? I'm pretty shut out there these days. Sometimes, I'll tell you that. I talk with some people, and anyone. People are neighbor people, store people, stranger people, family people. And sometimes, I'm so into my own head, my thoughts, and what I'm thinking about or whatever. And I may have been in that way for a while, and so I'm going to come up and, just say something, Sure is beautiful out today, huh? What? Yes, it is. It's right. I recognize I'm trying to be nice or something like that, and I don't want to be a prick to someone for no reason. But, there's nothing in me. There's nothing in me ever that it has even the slightest bit of compellment, I think I made that word up, to want to do that, to want to go out of my way and seek out a stranger, someone I don't know, and start talking to them. Never occurs to me, ever. Not at all. The exact opposite occurs to me, actually. So, but I realize I know I'm different, and all that stuff. But it doesn't mean I have to avail myself for beatings left, right, center all day and all night long with people either. You know, just as much as I have to, like, wake or bow to their actions a little bit, to tolerate them. Well, they fucking, I reckon, have to do it with me as well. And I'm not talking about like bullying boundaries and shit like that. I'm talking about not having to shrink yourself in order so you don't offend their feelings or something like that. That's bullshit, Anyway, trying to continually, look on the brighter side, the positive side of things, especially when I'm feeling down and out, because that's big step for me, and it's been great because I used to be down and out, and I wouldn't really try to reach to get out or do things to alleviate it or mitigate it. I would unknowingly do things to saturate it even more, do things that, accentuated the problems and dilemmas or whatever of the time. And I just didn't know any better, in my 20s, 30s, and 40s. Well, in my mid-40s, I started figuring things out differently. So that choice of consciously, when you're down in the dumps and stuff, to make the decision to move an effort towards something that's better and good and positive, and or at minimum is not going to make you feel worse or bad still. Something in that area, whether it's a magazine, a book, a TV show, a movie, a video, a person, or throwing rocks in the water, whatever. Anything that elicits like good, positive response, and you have to make that choice. At least I have to, if I'm in it like that, it's like, it's not easy and it's not effortless for me at all. It's not natural either. My natural, like I said, is to stay there and fight it and stuff. But now I see, like, so I'm having pissed off, I'm going for a walk, and I walk it off. I'm real mad, thinking, and then, it occurs to me, like, hey, okay, I'm choosing to continue this thought, this angry thought, this angry rhetoric in my head, this whole fucking fixated one-way fucking scene of mine, that is just making me furious. I'm choosing, now that the event is over, the thing happened and it's past, and you should let it go and not let it own you. So when I really realized that, I was like, wow, it is really just a simple thought, as simple as a thought to change, and pretty instantly. And to me, it reminds me of like, when they change the thing on a railroad, like it's got that little split one off, but you got to do that thing so it goes to the other one. It's just like that, for a second I think of it and say, oh fuck, man, yeah, I gotta be thinking better or something positive. That's the first step off of that fucking hell ride that way. And then every second, it's like the train. Every second, you just get further and further away from, the negative black hole of fucking shit that is, sucking the life out of you. But it's not easy. Not easy for me. Because I know, depending how pissed off I am or whatever. Yes, wrong thing thought, right thing thought, or on the road to the right. Or I'll take that one, but be fuck, why do I gotta fucking do that, I gotta watch that kind of shit. But I found, my experience, I have been able to over time, and still practice, getting better. It never ends, I guess. Uh, over time, like riding a bike or something like, it takes a little bit. Gotten a little bit, more control over it, I guess. And I don't want to say power over it because, I still get fucking mad quick. I still get fucking offended easily. I'm still very fucking impatient, even though I'm always working on it. I still interrupt people when I talk, which I hate because it makes me feel so vulgar and dumb, or something. But I'm so fucking hyper. I gotta go. I gotta, That's just part of how I am too, and I've got to accept that. No, you can't change every little fucking thing, but you can change a fucking lot, and I'm down for changing as much as I can for the better for me, rather than be a victim of circumstance and of life and of body and of all this shit. Everyone should work out, but anyway, I'm not gonna do that. I should fucking work out. I'm the one. I've missed so many days this summer. It pains me. No, it hurts me when I think of it because of what I had planned. Whatever, right? What I should be saying is, okay, well, at least I'm not hurt, and at least I'm on track of building again. And I have, that fortune to be up and going again, and not have been down and taken out or whatever. That's it. That's all. And I'm done. Oh, I forgot to say right before I recorded. I went to put it on and record, and I said, no, not enough space. You got to delete some of your photos and videos. I said, oh, fuck, all right. So I went to my photos. I never did it before, really, like this. And select all. Boom. And I thought it was just that year it was showing, but it was for all fucking years of shit I had on the laptop. Boom. I just erased all of it. I didn't need that stuff anyway, even though it's probably a lot of cool stuff and things, but whatever, it's done now. My whole thing is clear and full, and that's good. Rather than a bunch of shit that's just in a way I gotta scroll through to get to the newest one anyway, so that's no way to be. September 10th, signing out, 23:57 hours, 3 minutes before 9/11. That's very big and heavy. I was around 9/11 happened. I watched it live on TV while I was feeding my daughter, my 2-year-old daughter, 1-year-old daughter, and it was I was just awful. It was just awful. And afterwards, it really freaked me out. I was like you'd freak out in places when I was online too long, and I even had my own retaliation. I'm not talking about that. I shouldn't even say stupid things like that. But anyway, that's in a couple of minutes, 9/11, and for the people who are alive and remember it, well, you all know, it's fucking sucks. But look how far we've come from it and how much better I think the security and stuff has picked up and been implemented since then. Since 4 fucking assholes with box cutters fucking took down the Trade Center, literally, and all the people. Signing out again. 23:58 hours. Jason out.